Hey, good Monday morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the world of Michigan weather and how it can be crazy. Midwest and U.S. weather can be crazy too. What we're seeing in the general scope of things is a weather pattern flip-flop to something that would look more summery than fall-like. Now, one word of caution on that, I guess I would say, is remember, we know one thing for sure in weather, and that is the sun is getting lower in the sky and has less and less power every day. We know that. So what I'm talking about is a weather flip-flop for the next 2 or 3 weeks to go to warmer than normal temperatures. Remember, we're still fighting the losing power of the sunshine. So although it will be warmer than normal, it probably won't be what I would call hot as in the 90s because it's really tough to do that now. But here we go, and explain the weather to you here, what's going on. We do have a few light showers roaming through the center part of the state. These are authentic. Hey, good morning, William Milam, and good morning, Matthew Grosco from Cedar, home of the Polka Festival, right? The Cedar Polka Festival. Hey, Rhonda Couillard from Stanwood. And good morning, Sabrina Van Dyke. Okay, light frost in Cathro. Tell me where that is. I have not heard of that city. So, some light showers moving toward the east, Saginaw, Flint, Lansing, maybe the northern suburbs of the Detroit area in the next hour or two, and then the sun will start to eat away at those showers. They're very light. You could see patchy clouds, some low clouds, some fog, some sunshine in the northeast corner, some sunshine in the UP, more clouds out to the west. So it's going to be an off and on type deal on the clouds, and gradually more sunshine as we get in the afternoon, and a nice looking afternoon on the way. 6 to 10 day temperature forecast. High chance of warmer than normal temperatures, looking at about 60 to 75% chance. Could this be our last bit of warmer weather? Well, again, the sun is losing power, so we're going to go to above normal temperatures, but that will still mean a lot of 70s and 80s versus 60s and even some 50s that we could have at this time of the year. 8 to 14 day forecast, September 16th to 22nd, warmer than normal conditions. One thing I'll tell you what is we need is some rain. And I think it's going to be a split pattern. The northern half of lower Michigan, the UP, is going to get some nice rain here the next several days. Southern half is going to be skimpy on the rain, and you'll have to be lucky to get it. Teresa Hosey wants the heat to come on, and here it comes. Hey, good morning, Andrea Lorraine Jimenez Rokicki. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Okay, 8 to 14 day forecast also shows the hope for some rainfall. This is the 3 to 4 week forecast into the first week of October. Temperatures, look at that. Most of the country, all of the country, warmer than normal, including Alaska, and drier than normal. All right, so here's your radar forecast for today. Remember these light showers in the morning? They just pretty much dwindle out, and nothing there for the afternoon. A great looking afternoon. And then we go to tonight, and that's when a storm system becomes active across the UP, and that's why I say I kind of draw a line from about, I guess you'd say Pentwater to Saginaw. North of that, good chance you'll get rain. South of it, it's a good chance you won't get rain. Here is a little bit more of an extended radar forecast. And again, those light showers dry up this morning. Good morning, Amber Smith from Kalamazoo and Shauna Saggart from Flat Rock. Okay, and we're into this afternoon, this evening. Great evening on the way. And then we come to overnight. We're at 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Lines of showers and thunderstorms across the northern half of lower, maybe extending scattered in nature into the southern half of lower. And then we go into midday, and showers and thunderstorms try to make it into southern lower, but at midday, they typically dry up. And then we get the warm front coming back at us on Wednesday. Yes, warm front. This is the edge of just downright almost July-like air. And it'll kind of be hanging around the southern half of the state into Wednesday. So even though I'm talking about warmer temperatures, we're going to be at the time of the year where we're in the dividing zone. And so you remember how like in May you want it to warm up and the warmth is poised just to our south and we kind of stay in the storm zone and it knocks down the heat, and then if the storms move through, the heat can come in for a day and then knock down. We're kind of going to be in that, but on average we'll be averaging warmer than normal. And so I'd say in the next 7 days we'll have about 1 or 2 days that feel like fall and the rest feel like summer. Here are the high temperatures for today. This is one of the days that feels like fall. Chris Archer, it looks like rain and rain Wednesday. Depends on where you're at. Northern half of the state into the UP, I would say yes. Southern half of the state, I think it's going to just be you got to be real lucky to get a good rainfall. This is tomorrow. Look at those temperatures. High temperatures mid to upper 80s for tomorrow. This is Wednesday. 85, 86ers from Saginaw and Flint to Grand Rapids, south and east. Northern parts and the UP still feeling fallish, but warmer than normal there also. This is Thursday. Still warm. Hot in the south, warm through most of the state. This is Friday. Still very warm. This is Saturday, the one kind of fall-like day, and then the heat starts to build back in as we get into the weekend. So definitely an interesting weather pattern that I've seen quite a bit in the last decade. I call it the September flip-flop. Why it happens, why it's happening, I'm not really sure I can pin a reason on it. It is one of the strongest climate trends in this global warming pattern or rapidly changing climate pattern that in my mind is likely caused by man. But the one big trend we see is in the eastern half of the U.S., the falls are getting warmer and drier. And again, I'm thinking back the last 3 or 4 Septembers, we've seen this flip-flop where we go to a 2-3 week period of summer-like weather. So there you have it. In a nutshell, we're going to see the northern half of lower in the UP stay on the stormy side with clumps of thunderstorms. Southern half, you better keep the garden watered and hope for a thunderstorm to roll through, which could happen when we have temperatures in the mid to upper 80s and high humidity. And so from Tuesday on through most of the week, it's flat out summer in the southern part of the state. There's your explanation of the weather for this Monday morning. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me. Please hit the share button. That helps folks know that we do this every morning. And pretty soon it's going to become more important. You know, these forecasts at this time of the year are just kind of niceties. You want to find out if it's 75 or 85. But in about 2 months, you're going to want to find out if you have to leave for work about an hour early. You know how that goes, right? When the snow starts to fly. Hey, good morning, Ronald Johnson from New Mexico and Jay Wallace Sr. Thanks for watching. Yes, Brian, we had 490 degrees this time last September, and the September before that, if you remember, there was about a week where it was 95 to 98 degrees and one of the most incredible hot September weeks we've had. I think that was 2 years ago now. So we're seeing this quite often. Stephen McKenzie, you have yourself a great day. And Teresa Hosey, yes, I will try not to say the S word for quite some time, but Mother Nature has the final plans on that. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.